Hit Monkey is the brand new Marvel TV show that is on Hulu. All 10 episodes are completely out from this past Friday. The show stars Jason Sudeikis, Olivia Munn, and George Takei, and tells a story about the tale of a wronged Japanese snow monkey, the hit monkey, who is mentored by the ghost of Bryce, an American assassin who is killed nearby. He's voiced by Jason Sudeikis as he cuts a wide as becomes the killer of killers in Tokyo, Japan. The show is 10 episodes long. The longest episode runs at 26 minutes, with the shortest episode ranging at 22 minutes. And the show is TV matured. So welcome back to a brand new Hulu original show review here at Mac Talks Movies. We're talking about the highly anticipated Marvel show Hit Monkey. I'm very excited to talk to you about this show in full, non-spoiler length right now here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring the bell. I've done movie reviews, TV show reviews, streaming platform reviews, movie rankings, box office breakdown show yesterday. So please subscribe, ring the bell to notify when these videos are coming out. Also comment down below. First of all, let me know, have you seen Hit Monkey? If you have, tell me, is this one of your favorite Marvel shows to date? Are you happy that you get to see a TV matured Marvel? How does it compare to MODOK, which came out earlier this year on Hulu as well? And also, please, if you have not seen the show, tell me, are you going to check out the show? Are you just going to check out the show because it's a Marvel property? Tell me why you're going to check out Hit Monkey. I'm really interested to see what people's thoughts are on this show. And also, please don't forget to like the video, the thumbs up button. That's how you support this channel in the best way possible. Let's get into this show. So as I said, I basically came to this show watching it from a Marvel comic too mature for Disney Plus point of view, which is the exact same excitement that I got for earlier's MODOK, which was basically a stop motion robot chicken like animated show from Hulu that was a Marvel property. Now MODOK is a much bigger comic than Hit Monkey. Hit Monkey debuted in the comics in 2010. So, but I was still interested in the show. I love these animated shows. I've seen Invincible, which is my favorite show of the entire year, is an animated superhero show from Amazon Prime. So Amazon superhero, especially with the Marvel tag on it, and the fact that it's TV matured, is just totally right up my alley. So that's why I checked out the show. So let's go for my positives, my negatives, and the score out of 5 stars. So overall, guys, I had an absolute blast from start to finish from Hit Monkey. I was absolutely captured, enamored with these characters. First of all, the main 2 characters is this monkey himself, who has some really interesting stories going on. He basically is in his own tribe, but he clearly is not fit for his tribe. He kind of is annoyed that they bring in a guy named Bryce into the tribe just because he senses bad things about him, which then leads him to being the ghost of this monkey after Bryce's death. And this is not spoiled. This is all in the trailer and the plot details, but also the monkey doesn't know where he fits. Does he fit with the humans better? Does he fit with the monkeys better? And does he need to be in any of those tribes and really just be in the middle? That's kind of the balance and the story that they really do well with him this show. And also the monkey itself is a real badass. I love the outfit, the suit, the glasses, which he basically emulates from his ghost, Bryce, who is voiced by Jason Sudeikis. And also the monkey himself as well. Really fun action scenes with him. The show is extremely violent. One of the more violent animated shows I've seen. Invincible was really top tier violent, especially that train sequence, if you know what I'm talking about, from Invincible. But this is a very violent show, and it really is violent in every single episode. There's a lot of action, and when there's action comes a bunch of violence in very different types of kills too. Some are guns, some are knives, some are like shredders. There's all these different types of kills that happen, but that keeps the show fresh for 10 whole episodes. My favorite character by far was actually Bryce, who is voiced by Jason Sudeikis, who was killed in the opening of the show, and then he becomes the ghost of our Hit Monkey, our protagonist. But Bryce, the last 3 episodes really make him my favorite character of the show because they give him a lot of background. He really just seems like a jerk for basically most of the series. He's a jerk. He's an overconfident assassin who kind of finally gets caught and gets killed. But he kind of gets a chance at redemption, being the ghost of this monkey, and how he needs to lead him and be a mentor figure, but not overtake this monkey's life. And I think that the dynamic between Bryce and the monkey is really, really well done, because once Bryce is a ghost, Bryce can understand the monkey, which no one else obviously can. So that dynamic for me really, really worked. The idea of who wants to take over, who's the sidekick, but really doesn't need to be a sidekick. Both need to lead each other in the right direction. That relationship is essential for the show to work, because whenever the monkey's on screen, Bryce is on screen, and Jason Sudeikis is really, really funny as usual. He's really inappropriate, a lot of curse words, but he still is really, really funny here in the show. I love Jason Sudeikis, and I love Bryce too. As I said, the last 3 episodes, I think it was episode 8 or 7 or 8, where they really dive deep into Bryce's backstory with a possible old relationship and all these different things. And it really opens your eyes to who Bryce is as a person. So I thought that they actually nailed that as well. Olivia Munn's also very solid in the show. Her dynamic with her uncle, played by George Takei. George Takei's character is running for prime minister. And Olivia Munn's kind of the person who wants to write his campaign. Good relationship. And Olivia Munn, Akiko's character, has a really good relationship with the monkey that does give an emotional sense to the finale episode. Also, one of my favorite characters is Haruka, who's played by Ali Mackey. She plays a new police cop who teams up with Ito, who just lost his partner in the opening scene of the film. And the way that she goes about her police business, she became easily one of the most likable characters in the second half of the show. And also, as I said, the show is very vibrant. The animation isn't like top tier or anything. They're not doing anything different big time here. Animation, obviously, MODOK was stop animation, so it's a completely different show. But I just love the action and the high energy of the show. It really, really goes high energy, and the beautifulness of seeing all these kills, and just also seeing just Japanese culture. The entire show takes place in Tokyo, Japan, which is a great scene, especially for animation. There's so much to do, and the animators clearly had a fun time making the show in Japan, obviously, or animating Japan here in the show. And I said, I'm pretty much laughing at least once or twice I was laughing continuously throughout the entire 10 episode runtime. The runtime absolutely moves by. It's a really easy, bingeable show. Again, the longest episode is like 26 minutes with credits. There is a post-credit scene for, I think, every episode. Once it says hit monkey, don't hit next episode, let it go to the post-credit scene, and that will be it. But I really did have a fun time with the show. My main issue for me with the show is that I thought the emotion with the prime minister and how that kind of unraveled, I thought there was a good thing, but then there's a pretty big character decision change on how this person views the monkey. And I didn't feel it was warranted at all. I thought that this person seemed a bit dumb, that this person would just turn on the monkey very quickly after really calling the monkey family. It just did not ring true that this person would basically turn on the monkey really, really quickly. It just, for me, didn't really hold up. And it felt like they were just doing it to set up a season 2, which I wasn't a big fan. I think I wanted to laugh a little bit more. I probably laughed once, maybe an episode, but I wanted to laugh a lot more to show that offers Bryce doing basically he is all of the comedy for the show. I thought that the monkey himself doing all this stuff could have been funny, but they never really used the idea of the actual being a hit monkey as a funny. They kind of used Bryce as the only comedic thing. So I thought that was a big of a misfire a little bit, because I thought the idea of his monkey with a suit and glasses killing people in Japan is a funny concept in itself, but they didn't really lean into the comedy. They leaned a lot into the seriousness of that and let Bryce take over the comedy. I think if this goes into a season 2, I think they should keep focus on the comedy aspect, also on the monkey himself. Overall, I had a really good time with the show. I actually prefer this show over MODOK from earlier this year on Hulu. I enjoyed the characters a lot more in the show, and I also got a little bit more emotionally invested in the show than I did MODOK, because there's some episodes in MODOK that I just did not like, but I had a good time with the show. But this show for me, I do prefer. So I'm going to give Hit Monkey a 3.5 out of 5, a 78% on Hulu. A really fun time on Hulu. So if you're a Marvel fan, TV mature fan, animated, definitely go check out Hit Monkey. If you want to see my reviews of both the season finale of Invincible, which is my favorite show of the year, you can click that link right above. Also want to click my link of the other Hulu Marvel TV matured animation release here, Marvel's MODOK. That is right there. Also click over my other TV show reviews like Loki, Falcon Winter Soldier. Hawkeye reviews will be starting this tomorrow. I'll have my both spoiler reviews of episode 1 through 2 of Hawkeye tomorrow. Also reviews of Encanto, King Richard, many bruised. A lot of reviews are coming, so please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.